rider. So Peter Wilson leads them through the North End hairpin. Sandwiched by Nigel Craig this time. Escort. We'll be further up at the end of the race, and recovering from that. The engine revs start to rise. 5-second balls as they red lights on. Green, away they go, and Steve Weatherly a little bit slow to get away there. Nigel Craig coming very quickly from row 2, but Peter Wilson just with the advantage at the moment. So it's Peter Wilson, Nigel Craig, Bill Richards, Steve Weatherly dropped back from the front row to be passed by Ron Watson as well. So Ron Watson moves up into 4th. Nigel Craig with a little bit of a moment there at Chesterton's, the front end going a little bit squirmy. Barney House moving up nicely to try and challenge the 45 of Steve Weatherly, and Steve Weatherly just forcing his way back up the inside. And the rest of the pack going through really side by side through Devil's Elbow there, and all keeping. We've got Alan Rawlins, and a big moment for Alan Rawlins there as he goes off the circuit. It hits the bank in a really big way, and I won't be surprised that's a red there, because Alan Rawlins really did whack into the side of that bank over there on the drop down through. I don't know whether he collected somebody. We seem to have lost one. The red flag is displayed. Alan Rawlins is out of the car and okay, but that was a big moment there. Steve Wilkinson, a super start by Peter Wilkinson. Nigel Craig came through quickly from row 2 to just past Steve Weatherly, but it's Peter Wilkinson and Nigel Craig, and Bill Richards just trying to sneak his way through on the inside, but doesn't get through there. And now Bill Richards trying to sneak through on the inside at Chesterton's, as Steve Weatherly, Ron Watson, Barney Howes and Jody Howes with Peter Hillocks in close attendance, coming fast around the outside, the 14 of Colin Rooney. With Brian Ray on the inside, but the man at the head of the pack at the moment. And had it for the first time. Bill Richards, Nigel Craig, Steve Weatherly, Ron Watson. Then it's Barney Howes, Jody Howes and Peter Hillocks, Brian Ray, Colin Rooney, Andy Pipe, and the 6 of Chris Adams. And then Bruce McKee in his first drive, going splendidly in a little Peugeot ahead of David Terrace and Tony Skelton. And they're having a real dice at the back there. But Peter Wilkinson it is with Bill Richards now pulling away from Nigel Craig, who's got to fend off the intentions of Steve Weatherly in there. Challenge, but certainly inching it back. Nigel Craig, Steve Weatherly, Ron Watson, Barney Howes, Jody Howes, Peter Hillocks, Brian Ray, Colin Rooney, Andy Pipe, Chris Adams, David Terrace, Tony Skelton, and then Bruce McKee. And Bruce McKee in his first drive, remember, so he's going really well. But Peter Wilkinson still with that advantage through the hairpin. Cut back a little bit this time. Pulling it back in a little bit. A couple of cars making it. Going away. Very light, the 96 ahead of Steve Weatherly in the 45 in 4th place. Then it's Ron Watson in the 4. Barney House in the 89, then Jody Howes in the 9, who does a little bit of grass tracking there ahead of Peter Hillocks, and then Brian Ray, Colin Rooney, Andy Pipe, Chris Adams, David Terrace, Tony Skelton and Bruce McKee, as we look for the leader up towards the North End hairpin with comes the 10 car. We will set the gap for car's length at the moment.